Hey guys, my name is SickaBOT1 and welcome back to Pokemon Moon, where it is another day. Obviously. We get to go into our hometown properly this time. Actually, we technically live on Route 1, but anyway. Hold on a moment. Let me show you the Pokemon Center first. Okay. Let's see it. Nice little Pokemon Center. Hello, Nurse Joy. If you talk to the woman at the counter, she can restore your Pokemon to perfect health. It's amazing, isn't it? I can't stand seeing Pokemon in pain. You can also deposit Pokemon in the PC here or take them out. This is before the PC was basically just put in your pocket. And at the Pokemart, you can buy all kinds of items that should help you during your trials. I'd take a look if I were you. Would you now? Over there is the cafe area. I like to relax there sometimes with a frosty glass of Moo Moo milk. I read something in a travel guide about Alola once. Apparently, each Pokemon Center in Alola offers a different selection of drinks. I wonder how they pick what to serve. The cafes may also offer more than just drinks. I've heard they also sell special treats that sometimes the staff have tips for trial goers. I don't need no tips, I'm a professional. We should head to the trainer school first. But have your Pokemon taken care of first if you think they need a little aid. The school is interesting, because the Sun and Moon anime actually revolves around the school. It's a little bit of an interesting twist on the formula compared to the previous 6 regions. I have been going through the original anime in order, and I'm still kind of early in Hoenn so far, but I also wanted to jump ahead and watch the Alola anime. I forget if I mentioned this. Anyway, I'm recording now at 11:21 a.m., which means it's nearly midnight in this game. It's got a pineapple juice. So the drink is not really what you're getting when you go to the cafes and these things. So you just drink it. Your character drinks it, and I guess it's kind of like getting coffee in Animal Crossing. It's like, okay, I'm sorry, I'm just kind of blitzing through the, anime. Blitzing through this dialogue, but it's not important. He's given us a lava cookie, which is a full heal from Hoenn. Basically a full heal. And you also get Pokebeans. This is what you're buying when you stop by a cafe here. This is what you're getting, essentially. You're getting the beans to feed your Pokemon through... Where is it? Through Pokemon Refresh. You're getting those beans. April, walk this way, please. Be like Aerosmith. I don't know why walk this way came out of my face. Out of my face? You did get some I guess it was mostly these orange beans. I think as we go further in the game, we'll actually be able to get more multicolored beans, which will be sweet. I need to give Poplio some affection, I think. You know, just a quick little affection thing. You're my Poplio, you're my starter, you're Ariel. So I may have spelled Ariel wrong compared to how the Ariel I know spells her name, and I'm sorry for that. Little Mermaid spelling. I often forget how real-life Ariel spells her name. Here, let's feed Yungoos. Why not? Let's feed the little Mustelid. I don't know exactly what Pokemon Yungoos is supposed to be, but I just kind of put him under the umbrella term of Mustelid. I mean, you can't really argue with that. He's a Mustelid. Oh, whatever. It's a weird Pokemon. Not one of my favorite generational rodents. I'm actually one of those weirdos that likes Patrat. And it's not just because of the bit that Brian had when he did his Pokemon White stream. Rest in peace, Brian. Oh yeah, we do have some Pokemon in the PC, don't we? That's all I have to say about that. And that's all I have to say about that. I have more than 6 Pokemon. So I've been also reading the Pokemon manga lately, and I just started the Crystal arc. So Volume 10, I believe. Yeah, Volume 10. And the character Crystal there is actually shown to be able to carry around more than 6 Pokemon, but she still does want to abide by the 6 Pokemon rule. She catches a lot of Pokemon as well, so that's kind of her thing. She kicks Pokeballs at Pokemon, rather, and she catches a lot of them, so much that it overwhelms Professor Oak, and I think that's really funny. Here we are! You see, the trainer school is... what in the world? Oh, hi, Tauros. Well, it looks like we won't be going that way anytime soon, thanks to Tauros there. We were only planning to go as far as the trainer school anyway. We'll just leave that for someone else to deal with. Come, follow me! The school in this game doesn't look anything like the school in the anime, which I guess makes sense, the game came first. So, whatever. Alright. Hey there, Megan. I must have passed you two somehow, yeah? Well, welcome to the trainer school, the place to learn how to be a Pokemon trainer. Fascinating. Very fascinating. Professor Kukui, is this the child you told me about? Yeah, put her through the ringer, teach. 4 trainers. You gotta be 4 Pokemon trainers here at the school, Megan. The experience will surely help you and your Pokemon grow stronger, yeah? Actually, speaking of experience, why don't you take this? Experience share. Ooh. Okay, finally. If you keep that EXP share on all the Pokemon all the Pokemon on your team can get experience points from battle. The trainers who will take part in this lesson may be inside or outside the school. You may also want to visit our classrooms. You'll be sure to learn a lot. Alright, let the lesson begin. Except I need to double back because I forgot something. She may not look all that tough, but that teacher trains her kids right. No, she looks kind of tough. She kind of looks like the teacher from the anime, and you never thought there was a girl online. I forget what her name is. I'll just leave it at that. One of her students is even a captain. If you want a bit of advice from me, here's something that might help. Once you've fought a species of Pokemon once, you can easily see what types of moves will work best on it in your next battle. Wandering about in the tall grass to meet lots of different Pokemon will help with that. Battle all the time, oh yeah! Okay, we got the EXP share. So this is a mechanic that got buffed, I believe, in Generation 6. And in this, we are able to turn it off, but I'm not going to. I want to keep it on. Starting with Gen 8, I know it is no longer possible to turn off if you don't want it. Which, on one hand, I understand being mad about that, but I honestly don't mind it. I was never going to turn it off anyway. I think that the Pokemon games are at a point now where you're kind of intended to be able to train multiple Pokemon at once, not just one. Like, it's taking the tedium out of grinding just a little bit. And that is all. I believe that is also still how it works in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. Like, you have the EXP share all, and I think also in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire as well. So those are aspects that I would unquestionably say are better in the remakes over the original games. Actually, I like BDSP, don't come at me. Anyway, you're a youngster, Joey. Every region's gotta have one, I guess. Or do they? I don't know. Should I have gotten my own Metapod to fight you? Well, we wouldn't have gotten anywhere because I caught it in the wild, and therefore it would only know Harden. Yours looks like it just got evolved. I can't really use Mud Slap on you effectively because you're a bug. Yours gonna... Oh, yours can actually tackle. Okay. In that case, maybe Mud Slapping you wouldn't be such a waste. Like, yeah, it's gonna do minimal damage, but accuracy falling, yay. And depending on how many hardness this thing gets off, eventually Mud Slap might actually do more damage than Vice Grip. But we'll see. I'd run out of PP for Mud Slap quickly. You can do this, April. You can do it. This is your first real battle. Actually, no. You were involved in some of the battles early on, so never mind. I don't know why I even said that. You're gonna stick with me for this. You're gonna see the entire Metapod battle. It's gonna harden, and sometimes tackle, and you're gonna be here for the whole thing. We're almost done anyway, so whatever. Whatever. Come on. Come at me. Come at me. While I am finishing this up, I should probably get my research up so I can figure out if the tall grass underneath Joey has any new Pokemon for us to catch. And of course the EXP shared Ladybug. Oh, girl, quite a few levels from just one Pokemon defeated. But it was an evolved Pokemon, so I guess that might have something to do with a Caterpie, Picky Peck. I might have been tempted to use Picky Peck in its evolutions, but I think that might be a little boring. I don't know. Like, Ash, at least the first 3 generations, has always used, like, the regional bird. He used Pidgeotto in Kanto. He used Noctowl in Johto, although that was a shiny Noctowl, so he does get a little bit of a pass for that. And he's using Tailo in Hoenn, and that Tailo somehow lost to Brawly's Machop, which... that's just not... No, come on. Like, I know that the anime likes to stress type matchups aren't everything, but sometimes you just gotta accept the fact that, this really should have worked. It really should have worked, okay? If I want to do any damage to this Magnemite, I better Mud Slap. Magnemite. I actually like the Magnemite line, especially in the later generations when it... Well, it got it in Generation 4. When it got the final form Magnezone, I think Magnezone is a really cool Pokemon, design-wise. This is not the time for me to be using it, though, especially since April here is going to turn into an electric type at some point. What do I need to care for? Caterpie. Once I get some of these Pokemon leveling up and evolving, the strays in my team, I should probably swap them out for other strays so that they can also get some experience. Like, you can't knock the EXP share, it's actually wonderful. And you're wrong. No. I'm not gonna give Magnemite a thing. What other Pokemon can I find here? Ooh. Okay. Have it up. You got a little dirty from that? I don't know how getting shocked made you dirty, but I'm not gonna question it. We are in some tall grass after all. Yeah, there's 2 other Pokemon here that we can get. And one of them was something that I considered for the team, but I am not gonna put it on the team. I'm not gonna put it on the team. Should I get Poplio up and running? I think I should. A little more fresh. Could use the exercise. Is a sea lion. Is adorable. 2 other Pokemon here. Let's see how quickly I can find them, and if I can't find them that quickly, never mind, I found one of them. It's Grimer. A Alolan Grimer. Now, Alolan Grimer and Muck are still poison types, but they are also dark types. And I think they're cool. There's quite a number of Alolan forms of old Pokemon. Spoilers, they are all Kanto Pokemon. They did rectify that quite a bit in Sword and Shield. The Galarian forms span more generations, I will say, even up through Gen 5, for what it's worth. But here, it's all remixes of Kanto Pokemon, which I know people don't like how often Gen 1 gets referenced. Whatever. It happens. Bound to happen. So that's 2 out of 3 down, and Ariel levels up. Level 10. We're finally in the double digits, and it only took us 4 episodes. Ladybug, 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 fly away home. Trying to imitate the flies in A Bug's Life. I'm just gonna reference all sorts of media. Like, I'm already making anime references left and right. You can thank Christi for that. Look at him. He just looks like he wants to eat. Grimer. I'm gonna check the nickname just to see what gender it is. It's male. Okay. Even though this is not gonna be part of my team. For some reason... Okay. Uppercase, please. No. I thought that was the delete button. Whatever. I was gonna name it Greg, but now its name is... I'm sorry. That is a Twitch Plays Pokemon-ass Pokemon name, and I acknowledge that. We have one more Pokemon to look for. I hope this doesn't take forever, and if it does, yeah, I'll cut. I'll cut to when we find it. 30% encounter rate, my ass. This is Meowth. Alolan Meowth, to be exact. This is a dark type, as opposed to the normal type that it would ordinarily be in Kanto. This is also not the only regional form that Meowth got. It got one in Galar as well, where it's a steel type. Or at least its evolution is... Yeah, I think Galarian Meowth as well is a steel type. It also gets a different evolution from Persian. Not this one, though. So, like, in later iterations of regional forms, they could sometimes get new species as evolutions, but here, it's all the same species. They don't branch into anything new. And, I remember the jokes about Galarian Persian. Galarian Persian does not exist. Alolan Persian looking like a Family Guy character. Yeah. We said that Alolan Persian looks like a Family Guy character. I still kind of stand like that. Just that... I guess I could swap out... Well... Caterpie, I'm sorry. You're not special. This Meowth is. I'm also not using it. I don't know if the Persian line is particularly good. I remember, like, way long ago, Chugga Conroy used Persian in his Fire Red team. Yeah, that was kind of an odd choice, but you know what? You do you. I'm sure it had its uses. Anyway, I'm gonna heal and then continue to hunt down the rest of the trainers, because that was the last of the American Girls... No, I don't know why that came to mind. Let's see what we got over here. There's a couple things that I didn't grab. A potion, and that's nice because I used a potion while I was hunting for Alolan Meowth. I think there's one in this battlefield here. We've got a trainer here waiting as well. They're just kind of scattered all over the place, waiting for this girl to battle them and defeat them, because she's gonna defeat them. I don't think that's even a question. Yeah, I will keep Ariel in front. You want to know why I'm standing here? Because I'm the strongest, that's why. I won't even bother battling you unless you can beat everyone else here. Okay, so you gotta be saved for last. Are you gonna be like the, I'm reminded in Earthbound of those 5 brothers that they all claimed they were, like, the second strongest or the third strongest. They're just being bashful, I guess. Anyway. Let's see what you have to offer us. I don't know what that fan is you got there. Is that a Hawaiian thing? Or maybe it's like a badminton racket, actually. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Yeah, good thing I am using Ariel for this and not April, because I don't want to get involved with no flying types. Okay. Yeah, the Charming Voice will be fine, I guess. Should get used to using these, even though there's not, like, a mechanic, like in the Legends games, where you use a move more, you can potentially get more out of it. It's not really how it works for the plus moves in Zegens. I call it Zegens. And now you will too. Like, plus moves just kind of happen as you level up, I think. You have to manually select them, or they just happen automatically if you're Omega. I don't know why I'm explaining the mechanics of Zegens when I'm playing a game that predates it by 9 years. But you know what? That's what happens when you probably have ADHD. because I probably have ADHD. The user stares at the target with the baby doll eyes, which lowers its attack stat. This move always goes first, so this is better Growl. So there's, yeah, I'm just gonna do that. It's better Growl. Also, it's a fairy type move. Not that I have been using Growl, but it's nice to have the option, I suppose. Okay, now to check to make sure I didn't accidentally delete Water Gun. If I accidentally deleted Water Gun for that, then I'm just gonna have to scold my brain. I can't trust myself. Trust no one, not even yourself. Okay, good. I was worried because I know I removed the third slot, and for some reason I thought, okay, the third slot would be Water Gun, right? That would make the most sense. There. April, you're out in front. Let's go get him. Am I gonna have my Pokemon evolved before the first trial? I don't know. My starter Pokemon, at least. Hello, preschool. Huh? Boy, you're awfully close. Stand so close I want to battle. Is that what you want, huh? Is it? Yeah, okay. I'll show you how I like to fight up close and personal. Oh, you were kind of acting like you didn't like that I was close to you. But you know what? Whatever. I can take you on. You're just a preschooler. You're like 5 years old. How did you get a Pokemon before me? You got Bonesley. Oh. Well, I've got Mudslap, so I guess I can be relying on that. Also, I'm pretty sure at this level, Bonesley is not going to know any rock-type moves, so I think I'm fine. Mudslap. Did a decent chunk of damage, I guess. Okay, you're going to copy my Mudslap, which, I mean, that's going to be not very effective against me. 1 HP of damage, but it did make my accuracy fall. Yeah. Not enough, though. And I got a crit. Yay. Fake Tears. Uh-oh. Special defense harshly fell. Honestly, I think that a move like Fake Tears should lower attack rather than defense, but I don't program moves. Oh, okay. Flail, that's your ace in the... yeah. We both missed. Okay, that was a wash of a turn. As was that. Come on. There we go. Okay, that almost bit me in the ass right there. Almost. Oh, you're dirty? Well, well, you did get mud on you, so... Wait, am I just triggering it needing to be wiped off like that by using Mudslap? Does it just say okay, you used Mudslap, your Pokemon is dirty, or you got hit by Mudslap, your Pokemon is dirty? That would actually make sense, I think. Look at my cutie little buggy bug. I don't use bug Pokemon all that often, but I always make an exception for Grubbin and its evolutions. I love them so much. Your style of battle is pretty great, you know? What, just using Mudslap over and over again? Can you heal my Pokemon? Huh? Oh, Quick Claw. Okay. I'm not Lucagin, so I'm not gonna be using this. But what if I do? What if I do? Poplio has a speed-lowering nature. Maybe we can compensate for that a little bit. I don't know if there's much else to explore in the school. Like, this is just going to teach us about type matchups. Yeah. Like, you know how this works. Is this an exclusive part of the school that we can go to? No, it's not. If I talk to Lily, will she heal my Pokemon? Yes, she will. Good. I figured, because Lily gives off healer vibes in an RPG a little bit. She's constantly said so far, I don't like to see Pokemon in pain, I don't really like to see Pokemon battle, so it would only make sense that she would be a healer in that respect. I don't think this teacher will let us go to the 3rd floor. Yeah. No. But I can still limitedly explore before I take on that final trainer, can't I? What's going on here? Oh, we're gonna play some MMORPGs in here? You got a Wii U? No, you don't. Who are you? Slowpoke's Yawn. Yes. Eepy Eepy. Or Jigglypuff singing, you know, like in the anime. They will never escape Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff is even in the Alola anime. We're doomed. What are you teaching us about? I can't ask you from the desk. Abilities. Okay. Yeah, my Pokemon have abilities. I think it took them a while, from what I understand, to acknowledge abilities in the anime. Even though that was a feature introduced in Generation 3. Like, they talked about secret bases before they talked about abilities, which I think is funny. So you might be a little tougher than the other trainers, but I'm still gonna lead out with Grubbin. Alright, let's see how this goes. You wanna know why I wanna be the strongest? Because it's cool to be strong, duh. That's a pretty shallow reason, but you look like you're about 9, so I guess that's understandable. You only have one Pokemon, though, and it's a Grimer. No matter what, I can hit you with super effective damage. I hope you know that. First, let's get a Mud Slap going. It's probably gonna make Grubbin dirty, but that's okay. It likes the mud, which is why it slaps it. When I do more damage with the Vice Grip, that actually did a lot of damage to April, so, yeah, I think Vice Grip is gonna be the more powerful move. Oh dear. Mud Slap. I need that accuracy lowering to save me here. I need it. I need it pretty badly. Thank you. We're gonna be a Daredevil? I think we're gonna be a Daredevil. And keep April out. No healing. We got this. I think that's it. Oh, no! April held on! She did it! April, you did it! You beat the strongest trainer at the school with nothing but mud, and also your pincers. Ladybug keeps leveling up, even though nobody asked it! Nobody asked it the moves that it learned. I do like Swift, though. Swift is a nice move. Yeah, I think it's just that every time I use Mud Slap, April is gonna get dirty, which I think that's kind of funny. And it's like, Master, I got dirty again. Aww. Poor you. Let's get you all cleaned up, give you a juice box, and then we'll be on our way. Actually, I can't give you a juice box, but I can give you this. I don't know if the colors of these beans really matter to anything, but I usually try to give bean colors that make sense for the Pokemon based on their type or the way they look, so maybe it doesn't really matter. Now that wasn't cool at all. Maybe I should aim for being pretty instead? Yeah, good luck with that. Okay, but fine, whatever. I can admit when I'm beaten. I'll give you a reward, even. Take this technical machine. Work up? You didn't even use that. Oh, whatever, though. Okay, I can dig it. Yeah, TMs. This was at a point where TMs were still indestructible. They kind of go in and out of being indestructible, I guess. Oh, that's the school bell! Okay. Attention all students. Would Megan please come to the office on floor 2? Megan to the 2F office, please. What terrible thing did you do to get called in the office so soon? Nothing! That's what you say. I remember one time I got called to the office in my junior year of high school during chemistry. I had no idea what I had done, and really the reason I was called there was because my car got rammed into by a senior leaving for the day, and yeah, that wasn't fun. Luckily, her dad was a mechanic, and he did the repairs for free, because it was not my fault. That was actually really nice of him. Megan, I can't believe that you beat all my students. Fantastic! And after seeing such a performance, I think I'd like to battle you myself. What do you say? Are you ready to take me on? Sure. As a teacher, I'll see for myself what you did to beat 4 of my students. I should have had Lily heal me first. Okay. Please tell me you have, like, 2 Pokemon at most, or else I might actually be in trouble. Yeah, okay. Magnemite. Okay, I think Magnemite's kind of a slow Pokemon, which is unusual for an electric type, so I might be able to outdo it in the speed department with a Mud Slap. Let's go. Yeah, okay. Alright. April, you're going down in a blaze of glory. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, April. I did all I could, except heal you. I didn't have the time. Oh, I might actually be in trouble because, this is an electric type. Oh, whatever. Oh, God. We tank those. We don't tank that. Okay. Please be enough. This is not gonna be enough. No. No. Ever watch anyone lose to this battle? Well, you might now. Oh, dear. I forgot that you fought the teacher, and I should have been a little more cautious. Yeah, no. I'm gonna need to heal you if I want to stand a chance. I really should have healed April. This isn't even gonna bring us up to full, but it's gonna have to do. We're also still gonna be parallelized unless I want to take another moment and use a lava cookie. Or paralyze heal. I think I should use a paralyze heal. That would be smarter. You really should have healed up my Pokemon, Teach. Like, you knew that I was out here all night. I think I referenced that very same song earlier in this project. So, yeah, I guess that song's on my mind in a way. Oh, no, well, no. No, we're balling. We're balling. We're going for it. I think we can tank this. We could not tank this. Jeez. No. Picky Peck. You got Echoed Voice. Maybe that'll help. Okay. Picky Peck, let's go. Come on, you can do it. I'll upgrade you to the main team if you win this. That's actually not true. I'm not gonna do that. Oh, jeez. It took a lot of damage from that. We're gonna lose this. We're gonna lose this battle. We are gonna lose this battle. Oh, jeez. This was what it was like for me playing Pokemon growing up. It's like, oh, my starter fainted. Yes, I'm screwed. Okay, these Pokemon that I've never fought with before. Yeah, no, we're screwed. All because I forgot to heal my team. All because I forgot to heal my Grubbin. Ridiculous. But we can do this. I believe in you. I don't actually believe in you. Don't believe that. This is miserable. We're gonna go right back at it with a healed team immediately following this. So it'll be okay. Meowth versus Meowth. We're the same level. No, you're not. You're actually one above me. Battle of the Scratches. Maybe this is how I win. Maybe this is how... I might actually win this. I might actually win this, even though I have no business winning with all these scrub Pokemon that I haven't actually battled with. This is why the EXP share is amazing. Don't come at me. Don't come at me. Alright. There we go. We won! By the stupidest way possible, but we did it. Oh my god. We did it. And we got Fake Out as well. Sensational! You almost beat me, lady. You almost did. Well, whatever. Nice! Maybe you'd like to take over as teacher here for me. All joking aside, though, I do want to take these from me. As a little reward for beating me. Great Ball's cool. Yay. I'm just gonna look up into floor 3 after, you know, this. Know your Pokemon and know their moves. Those are the basics of being a trainer. How about it? Who's this person? Greetings, Captain Ilima here. I couldn't help but observe your battles. You looked so very delightful in battle that I had no choice but to summon you here. This is Megan, who moved to Alola from the Kanto region. She's got a real sense for how to use moves, and I think she's gonna go far as a trainer, yeah? I see, and welcome, newcomer. I look forward to seeing your brilliance of your moves in my trial. Indeed, we captains are the ones who conduct the trials you will face on your way to challenging the Island Kahuna. My trial here is held in Verdant Cavern, the trial of Captain Ilima. You can find Pokemon living everywhere, even in the patches of tall grass in Howley City. I don't remember how to pronounce that. Perhaps you'll want to fill out your team a bit before attempting my trial? You know, we'll see. I sincerely look forward to your challenge. We'll see. Now... Oh yeah! I reported to the folks upstairs about the Tauros blocking the road out front again. That guy's Tauros is pretty much a celebrity here on Melee Melee, you know? Well, I guess it's time that we dismiss you from the school, Megan. I guess. Attention all students, Megan has completed her lesson at Trainer School. Okay, like, imagine if that went off after each student that completed a test. I don't know. Be good to your Pokemon and try to follow through those status conditions, too. Is that why you were teaching me? Whatever. Yeah, I think that's gonna happen. Enjoy your island challenge. Good luck, future champion. You really think I'm gonna get there? Make sure you use that TM. Make your Pokemon the strong. Okay, mate. Show 'em what you're made of, Megan. Yeah. And please heal my Pokemon, Lily. You seem to be in perfect sync with your Grubbin, weren't you? Since you've come this far together, why don't I show you some more of the city? Come on, there's lots to see. Can I have a moment first? I want to end off this episode because the recording's almost 40 minutes. I guess that might actually just be the norm. Unless you're just gonna get more into it. Megan, over here! Okay. What? Lily, You know, I was really impressed seeing how you battled with your Pokemon at the trainer school, and even back when you weren't a Pokemon trainer yet, Megan. You were able to save Nebby. You were chosen by your Pokemon so quickly. I understand why now. Okay. Oh, I forgot about Tauros. It's still here, all right. Okay. Hello, Tauros. Oh, if it isn't Lily and Megan. Sorry for scaring you, friend. I guess it's time to get old Tauros back home. Oh, but why don't you give him a little pat first, Megan? Okay, fine. Even though this is going to get into another thing. Whatever. Okay, fine. You see that? This rascal already loves you. Pokemon become happier when you show them some care. Okay. Oh, the places you'll go, child. And as you do, you will surely meet more Pokemon and people who will enrich your life. The kahunas sure are something, eh? Able to calm a raging Pokemon without even needing a battle. Now that's something. I mean, I like Tauros plenty and all, but it is pretty scary. I don't want to ride on it. So where are you two off to now? I was thinking I should show Megan around Holy City a bit. Nice idea. You're always on top of things, Lily. Megan just got here to Alola, huh? Then let me tag along too. I want to eat something. I want to go get something good to eat. Sure you do? Okay. All right, let's all go together. Then what are we waiting for? This way, come on. Can I please have a moment to heal my Pokemon and end the recording session? Oh, how? I guess we should go catch up with him before he gets too far, Megan. Howley City is the biggest city in Alola. And in the biggest city first. That's new. I'm gonna heal my Pokemon and end off the episode because we've been going for a while. I was probably pushing it. The recording's 40 minutes, but that's okay. We beat the teacher even though we had no business doing so with the way I was performing. Thank you, Meowth, for coming in clutch. I am glad I swapped you out for Caterpie. Caterpie wouldn't have been able to do anything, so thank you for watching. In the next episode, we're gonna follow Lily and Hau through the streets of Howley City. Take care.